A solid quote that I heard from one of my mentors. He said, "Adversity reveals a man to himself." And right now, there's massive conflict going on 500 miles away from where I'm at. I'm in the Middle East right now. I'm in Turkey. And look at the news. You can see everything you need to see. Missiles, all kind of craziness going on. 500 miles away. Things have already massively changed for me and all my people where I'm at. On lockdown, tensions rising, everybody's on alert. Shit changes quick. Everybody's life can change drastically. You could get in a car accident, you could get fired from your job, you could start losing money, business fails, conflict with different countries and regions and all this shit. Life can change quick. Adversity strikes. And it makes me think what my mentor said, adversity reveals a man to himself. And honestly, most people nowadays, especially men, haven't had true adversity. And there's no fucking shame in the way that you grew up. Like, I know some people that actually grew up good. They had two parents the way that everybody should, and they had a solid home the way that everybody should, and they had food, water, and nice clothes the way that everybody should. And motherfuckers will talk shit on them and just act like fucking it's a bad thing that they had a solid life growing up. So there's no knock on men that have had good lives growing up. I grew up without a dad, just like a lot of people. I grew up very poor, just like a lot of people. I lived in a garage for 6 years. Other people have had it worse. Other people have had it better. Regardless, adversity is what shapes a man, because you have two options when adversity strikes. You can either bitch up or you can be solid. You can think. You can be emotional or you can be logical. You can make decisions or you can fall back and see what the fuck happens and just freeze. Fight or flight. There's two options when adversity strikes. But it's beautiful because it separates, in my opinion, boys from men. Like I said, it doesn't matter how you grew up, but men, regardless of how you grew up and regardless of age, as an adult male, you need adversity. And honestly, life is too easy to where there's naturally not that much adversity. Life is very easy, especially for people living in a first world country. So what do you do when you don't have adversity? You need to self-inflict adversity. What does that look like? Doing things that are difficult for you, but not only just doing things that are difficult, like an ice bath or fucking doing just random shit. Like, sure, ice bath, whatever, it might work, help you fucking build up mental strength, but doing things that are difficult for you, but that lead to the betterment of who you are and to the people around you. I talk about a very simple process that I have, which I learned from my mentor, Wes Watson, that self-inflicts adversity on myself daily. It builds my fucking mindset. Look, let me explain it. Like waking up early, training, and being on a strict diet. Very, very, very simple things. Things that are 100% in my control, in your control, every single day. Adversity. It is difficult to do these things. But let me explain. You wake up early, you train, you go on a diet. I talk about this shit all the time because it's massively changed my life and it's in our control. That's what I want all young boys and men to understand, is that we can self-inflict adversity, change our mindset, and change our lives. Because we're just rewiring our mind. Everybody doesn't understand. The only difference between me and you and him and her is our daily habits and our mindset. What we choose to think about, the way that we talk to ourselves, and what we do every day. If me and you both have the same mindset and truly believe we can be a millionaire, and we align our daily habits to becoming a millionaire, we'll become a millionaire. But if me and you both believe that, damn, I don't really think I can do it, or fucking I might lose, or I might whatever, it's likely gonna happen. That's the difference between us. So when you rewire your mindset from logical, emotional, to fucking decision making, to freezing up, your life changes. Your life literally changes. And then when real shit happens, like conflict with neighboring countries that are 500 miles away, bro, that's like from fucking Sacramento to LA. Like, that's not that fucking far. It may be a little bit different, but that's not that fucking far. Like, especially when you think of planes flying and missiles, bro, that is fucking very close. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that you build up your mindset, you build up your fucking self-belief in yourself, your confidence, so that way when real life shit happens, you're fucking prepared. You're good. You believe in yourself. You fucking have a solid energy that's gonna affect the people around you and likely have a positive influence on the others around you when adversity strikes. That is the importance, that is the necessity of men, to go through difficult shit so that way when real shit happens, you're ready and you affect the people around you. That's what happens. If a man gets in a car crash and there's 4 other people in the car, his girl, his mom, and his fucking little brother or whatever, and he's freaking the fuck out, fucking losing his mind, everybody else in the car is gonna react off of your energy because you're supposed to be the rock, the solid individual, the motherfucker that thinks and makes decisions. But if you start fucking, if you're calm and you get everybody under control, whoa, relax, everybody good, boom, you just changed the whole dynamic of that car crash. You feel what I'm saying? It could have been a traumatic scenario for everybody, but you fucking brought it all together where that solid rock, and you changed the whole situation. That's a small scale, but in a real world large scale, that's so fucking important. That's so important. A man's masculine energy is his gift to the world. Like, don't take that shit lightly. Don't take it for granted. I was just talking to a homie who was worried about this shit, the shit that's going on right now. And I was like, what are you stressing about? He's like, bro, I'm stressing about shit popping off and me not being ready and not knowing how to deal with the stress. I said, bro, look it, we have good leaders. And I said, us people in the organization are the most valued asset. I said, we have good leaders, we're valued, and the people that are above us have been through everything. They've experienced all this, and they're gonna make decisions that are best case scenario. And I also told him, I said, bro, I gave him a bunch of other, we talked about a whole bunch of other shit. But the last thing that I left him off with, I said, bro, you bring, and this is some real shit, I see you bring very positive, uplifting energy everywhere you go. Every time I see him, he's always got good energy. Whether it's in the club or we're out eating or whatever, I just walk past him, yo, what's up? He got good energy. I said, bro, you need to keep your head up, keep your mental straight, not only for yourself, but for the people around you, bro. I said, people lean on your positive energy, whether you realize it or not. Like, keep your head up and stay locked in, bro. Shit's gonna be straight, trust me. And he's like, damn, bro, I appreciate it. But that's some real shit. People are leaning on your fucking energy. People need you. You too. Like, I'm literally talking to you watching the video. People fucking need you. Like, you gotta keep your mental straight. You gotta be able to make decisions. And it starts with the simple shit that's in your control every single day. Stay locked in. The future looks fucking bright. Hey, and if you struggle with any of this mindset, building yourself as an individual, please fucking tap in with me. Let's have a conversation. Like I already said, stay locked in. The future looks fucking bright. Ow! Let's get it.